If you're looking to get rich right now, the top best ways you can make millions of dollars right now on GTA 5 line 100% solo. No jokes, the second money method, if I grind it one day, I can make myself over $10 million easily. So make sure you drop a like and subscribe right now. Let's jump right into the money making. So I jumped in GTA line and I decided, hey, let me come over here to my auto shop. Let me go over here to using Depository contract. This thing is so darn easy. I can literally do this with no eyes. Pro tip, the best weapons or the gosh darn hustler loadout, I gotta say a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna be honest with you, even the setups are so darn easy. I swear I can get this done so darn fast. Now, first off, I'm gonna play some musical cars here because I don't like the car. My car smells like cat piss. Now, this SUV over here, it probably smells like those Frito farts. I'm gonna be honest with you, one of my all-time faves. So now me and the Fritos mobile gotta get ourselves into the Union Depository place. Now, I'm gonna get myself gold. This guy gotta watch out what he's driving. This is a 2-lane road here, guy. Now, if I show up Gator's Gat right here, the NPC is gonna get mad as a guy who's 5'5" at the gym. You know, the guy's throwing the weights all around it, and you're like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, they're gonna get that aggressive. But I'm not here to judge, but I'll judge you at the gym. So right here, this guy and me are gonna start making eye contact. A little weird, but my lazy eye got off guard right here, and so we started floating to another dimension. This is where you gotta be in life. You gotta go to the other dimensions, alright? Hey, Rockstar, you still haven't fixed it, alright? Now take the elevator downstairs. Best part about this mission is we can skip cutscenes. I love it. We'll take the elevator downstairs. We're gonna crop dust everyone, everything in there. Look at this right there. That's the vault. We gotta watch out for NPCs in this mission because this mission's glitched. You just never know when they're gonna pop up. Look at this. I can actually skip the cutscene. It took them 50 years to do this. Now, this is the last time in this mission here I'd be running at full speed. After that, it's like a fat man at a buffet. So I started scooping up this gold. I swear, if this was real life, I'd be so happy. Yeah, I want to know what to do. I'll probably go to the local mall and the guy would give me a total ripoff of the gold. Do you ever see those cash for gold things? Total ripoff. But this gold I'm getting right here in this mission isn't a ripoff. Only haggard part is I'm leaving some gold on the table. In real life, I'm not leaving anything on the goddamn table. Either be gold or food. I'm not leaving anything on the table. I just can't. So right now, I'm very slow. Physically and mentally, I'm going to get out of this place here slower than I got in. Now, I'm starting to believe this place is haunted. And if I ever get night-nighted in real life, I'm going to haunt a toilet bowl because you never see a ghost there. That'll be my place to haunt people. So bada boom, bada bing. There's a guy chilling in an elevator. Sir, can you not stand there? Get out of there. Okay, time to go upstairs. And the best part is I can skip this cutscene. I hate this cutscene with a passion. So after escaping purgatory, I got upstairs. I said, no what? It's like a 50% chance NPCs will spawn right there. So I throw a fart pipe right there and bada boom, bada bing. They didn't spawn. I'm lucky. I'll always be on high alert right here. But once I come out here in the garage, I'm going to start throwing a lot of hands. I'm like an octopus, right? They don't have hands, but I have tentacles. Now, my IQ is kind of like a 10, but today I was at a 12 because I got myself armored snacks before I did this mission right here because these NPCs in this mission, they don't miss. So anyways, I started farting. And I was doing tremendously at it. And I can't believe it, I was on the groove today. Even though I have auto aim, I missed 98% of my shots with it. So the thought might be coming across your brilliant mind saying, Div, why don't you get one of those cars and just ditch the place? Well, did you notice right here? You can't. As you can see in the distance right there, there's a police car with the door wide open. Anybody with a mind and a thoughts would say, you know what, I could probably get in that vehicle. Not Rockstar. Rockstar says there's a force field around here. Literally, I cannot lunge myself into that car. What is stopping me from doing that? I'm pressing triangle so hard my fat pudgy fingers almost broke. I heard somebody say my name over there. I'm like, what's going on in this place here? I know I gotta get out of here because the ghosts are just messing around with me now. Now let's open it right here in the garage. There's a lot of NPCs. They're not happy with me. I can get myself in that police car right there. Somebody must have repoed my Fritos fart car. I'm a little sad about that because I love myself a fart that smells like Fritos. Now a whole bunch of NPCs gonna spawn out of nowhere. These guys do not miss. Now I only have 2 lives in this mission. If I got night-nighted, my blood pressure went skyrocketing. So I had to throw my fat pudgy hands at the NPCs and sweat my fat sweats. I eventually can get myself into this police car. Now this police car is going to drive me across the street. It's a far distance. Now since my IQ has dropped just a point, so we're at 11 right now, I can actually get myself a helicopter. This might boost it up to 14. So I can get myself a helicopter to get myself out of this mission. You ask yourself, Dib, where is one such as you getting a helicopter in this kind of mission? Well, actually, if you go to the police station, aka the Hive, that's where they're all chilling. This is where they're coming after me from. I'm going to get myself a helicopter right there. Listen, I'm hyped right now. I'm feeling it. You got to drop a like right now. Drop that like. Let's get with this right here. So I got myself the helicopter. A little parkour did take place right here. I'm not a big fan of parkour. I'm a little clumsy. Pro tip, if you're going to get yourself in the helicopter a little bit faster, you can always hit the window like I'm about to do right here. It's like a little pro tip. They skipped that little animation when he's opened the door and everything. I don't have time for that. So I got to lose the fuzz. And once I lose the fuzz, I can get to the destination right here. And I'm doing such good, tremendous things. And the best part about this mission is it's fast. It's easy, as I just shown you right there. Also, the setups are easy as well. But also, trust me, the second money method I'm about to show you in a little bit, I can literally make myself over $10 million in one day in GTA Line just by doing it. So So bada boom, bada bing. I delivered the goods. The goods have been delivered. Give me a total of $270,000, but I got extra $20,000 for the 2 setups. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, dude, that's a good first money method, but you said you can get yourself $10 million in one day by doing this. Probably even more if I literally wanted to grind this stuff out. I'm gonna call my boy Raph. The big R is gonna give me a nice little gosh darn money laundering mission right here from my smoke on the water. This is a lot easier instead of going to your business and starting it from your laptop. Do this right here and come down to smoke on the water. So I clicked it right there and I went straight down to money laundering. Now you ask yourself, Dev, what's going on with the money laundering right here? Well, if you don't have GTA Plus, it's 2 times the money in RP. But since I have GTA Plus, it's 4 times the money in RP. And is GTA Plus worth it? That's up to you. You don't need it, but if you don't have it, 2 times the money and RP. It will take a little bit longer to make yourself millions of dollars. But for this mission right here, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. I gotta night the farms. Now my IQ went down a couple points right here. I'm not here to brag or to judge, but I went down a couple points because they actually give you little cocktails I can throw out there and make the fire and flames happen to the plants. I'm like, for a couple seconds, I'm like, okay, how do I destroy these plants? So I started doing some Quidditch right now, and I started destroying the plants that way. I said, you know what? Let me use both my brain cells together, even though I can get myself some cocktails. They're right there on the minimap. I didn't see them, right? So I parked my oppressor on this guy's house. I hope he doesn't mind. I'm not playing Santa Claus today, that I can tell you. So I started dumping all this little gasoline on the plants. I'm like, oh, this would probably work, right? 1 and 2 together. Anybody with a brain would think this, right? This is somewhat logical, right? The gasoline I got, I think, was water because nothing's happening. So I started thinking, like, what would somebody do in this kind of situation? What would Nemesis do? So I said, you know what? Let me get my gosh darn rocket launcher and bada boom, bada bing. The fires have started. Listen, the plants are going to start getting destroyed this way. Only part I hate about this mission right here, it's a fart vision they give you. Listen, I'm a man of farts, but the vision I am not. So as I keep on destroying all the farms right over here, the farts got stronger and stronger. Eventually, I couldn't take this brand of farts anymore. So I went to the next door neighbors. I destroyed their fart farm. Another guy over here, sir, you can't have a fart farm like this. So I took out this guy's last and final little farm right there. Santa Claus, gotta leave this fart convention. I can't be nothing about this. Now the cool thing about this right here, since I have 4 times the money and RP on this, I'm giving myself a lot of money. No jokes. $10 million I can make literally one day by doing this. Smoke on the water. The water has smoke on it. How it works, don't know, but I know it works. So pro tip right here, if I do 3 of these missions right here, I get myself a bonus of $100,000 for the weekly challenge. Keep that in mind. So I thought I can call Raph again. Best part about these missions is there's no cooldown. Like Rockstar finally listened to us once. Now this will pay you $70,000 with double money in RP. For 4 times the money in RP, it's $140,000. That's all I'm getting paid. So around 7.5 missions I gotta do, and I did this under an hour. And I got myself, looks right here, $100,000 right there in the gosh darn safe, and $1 million plus. I can literally farm this all day and make myself over $10 million easily. I no jokes, did this under an hour. I had the oppressor and everything because it's one of those things you need to make some good money. So I got myself $1.2 million because the weekly bonus gives you an extra $100,000 because I did 3 of these missions right here. And I can farm this so much today, I can make myself over $10 million plus. But wait, it gets better. So I decided to do the time trial for this week in GTA 5 line. It takes 58 seconds to do. I have to get under that right there. So it's right down the road. Let me know in the comments below. PlayStation, Xbox, what's better? I'm a fan of PC because I don't got to pay a subscription to play online. It's just so much better. I'm driving this bike so fast. Now this gosh darn little time trial is known to cause me high blood pressure, making me sweat and get aggravated at stuff I shouldn't be aggravated about. Because I know everything holy on earth is going to tell me, Deb, you better watch out for those NPCs because they will drive straight into you. Now I usually take this little turn to my left coming up. Today I'm not feeling a left turn. I feel like going straight down the gosh darn road right here. Then eventually I'm going to make the left. Now sometimes I hit into the wall because I'm not paying attention. Sometimes I'm coasting it. But today I'm like, know what? I gotta do this the right way. Now, if I'm doing this with a car, you'll never catch me doing this with a car because, to tell you the truth, I don't drive cars in this game unless the mission calls for it. It's like a 92% chance right here I'm gonna hit a car somewhere on this road, so I'm always prepared for the cars coming out of nowhere. But actually, surprised is my first time doing this today, and bada boom, bada bing. I almost hit that car actually. $100,000 just like that, but wait, it gets better. We got more money to make here. So I thought I came over here to the docks. 4 minutes and 15 seconds for the HSW upgraded time trial. So if you have a car or a bike that's HSW upgraded, I highly recommend jumping onto this. It looks hard. I'll be honest with you. This is probably easier. I'll be honest with you, so much easier than the last one. I know jokes right here. This is like the easiest $250,000 you're ever going to make in GTA 5 line this week right here. This time trial is just so easy. The only thing you got to watch out for, sometimes, very rarely, an animal. I've yet to hit one, but soon it's coming. Now, the cool thing about the HSW upgraded time trials is if you fall off your bike, you get back up on your feet and say, not today, Satan, not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. I'm going to keep on speeding along and destroying all the laws on earth right here, and I'm eventually gonna get to my destination because listen, we're not quitters. But we do gotta watch out for these cars. These cars in the streets, they're not regulated. Now I'm trying to avoid these cars like somebody in real life, you know. You don't want to talk to them. You see them in public. Like I don't want to talk to this guy. Exactly with these cars right here, because these cars, no matter what you do, you avoid them all you want, they're eventually gonna find you. I swear, it's one of those things in life. So right here, I literally almost had a minute left on the gosh darn clock. Would have been like the most ever because I remember times doing time trials. It's one of my things. Tell you the truth, don't even know, but I know this right here. I'm gonna make a lot of money from this right here. So bada boom or bada bing, giving myself $250,000. Slap me in the face and call me Sally. That's tremendous. But wait, we're not done just yet. So the one such as I decided to come over here to my salvage yard. I noticed there's 2 top tier vehicles for this week. So I said I gotta get those cars because that's like almost $1 million right there. So I came over here and I called my man who's on the toll bowl and he took a bad one that I can tell you. So now I gotta fix the mess he started. So I pretended to be a plumber for a couple seconds and I came into the place right here and it said, Dib, know what? We got a smelly mess and I know you know smells, you know messes. You gotta clean this up for us. I'm like, all right, I'm the guy with the plan. There's no worse feeling than walking into the bathroom and touching your feet on disgusting, smelly poop water. Trust me, it happened before me. Not a fan of it, but it did moisturize my feet. So right here, I'm doing a good deed. You know, every good deed is another stone unturned. I don't know sayings, but I know this right here. I get myself in this elevator right here because I'm about to enter a spooky little spot where there's no lights. So I made it upstairs. They're doing construction here. I'm not here to judge. I need to get through this place here without being seen. The truth is, here's a little lore of me. I've never been seen in this spot yet. I don't know what happens if they spot me. My thoughts are maybe they're going to start throwing hands at me, but I can't see anything in here. This is dark in here. But eventually reach over here where there's a wall that needs to be unclimbed. So I reach downstairs. Now this garage here. Listen, I gotta be honest here. There's a whole bunch of farts gonna come at me at full force. I'm not a fan of full force farts. And I can tell you right here, this was a stinky event because I forgot to put my mask on. Always put your mask on before the farts hit you. My guy was eating food. He was doing the opposite of putting a mask on. You can't eat food with a mask on, I can tell you. So he eventually put the mask on. Saved my life. It might have not been my fat pudgy fingers that pressed the wrong button, that part right there. But eventually everybody here's gonna get united because they don't like the smell of the farts. I'm not here to judge fart smells. I'm here to make money. If I do catch a whiff, I'm gonna give it a rating. So I had to come over here to this nice big old box that looks very outdated. I had to do the little puzzle. I'm not a man of puzzles, not a big fan of puzzles, but I got it done. In the second garage here, there's a whole bunch of NPCs, and I can tell you, this is like a hornet's nest. You ever punch a hornet's nest and they all get upset? And man, I'm like, what are you guys getting upset about? I just punched the nest, and they all start throwing hands. Farthest from this right here, but these NPCs were taken out pretty darn fast. Now this guy over here with the nice little jumpsuit, not today. Not today, I can tell you. And this guy here was a little tough. He had some more around up, but there's 2 guys chilling right here in the control room. I usually take them out real quick, but right here I have a minute to get myself out of here, so I gotta be a little bit faster. But this guy over here was playing a little hide and seek with me, trying to be cute with it. Listen, there's cute things on Earth. There's like cats, there's dogs, and there's like tortillas. Listen, this guy was none of them right here, but this guy's still hiding behind his door. Excuse me, sir. He's playing with the door. See, he's trying to be cute like the last guy. Listen, we're not dealing with the cute guys right now. We can't deal with them. I don't know what's with these guys indoors, but eventually he took this man out. Now it's time to get my virtue. I don't know names of cars in this game, but it says virtue on the bottom, so I read it right, I think. So I started chafing back to my car, and I said, you know what, this car, I can't keep it. I can sell it, and you best believe it. I'm gonna get myself close to $500,000 right here for this sell. Pink car, not a man to judge here, but you'll never catch me driving a pink car. Not because I'm scared to wear the color, it's because I'm not a fan of it, right? Now, since I took out the 2 NPCs that were trying to act all cute and everything in front of me, I took them out. Time to use a cool little computer here to figure out the code. Now, to tell you the truth, I may not be a smart man, but I have those moments where my lazy eye catches numbers like that. I can tell you. Look right here. Bottom right, you wouldn't believe it. Wheel of Fortune, call me. Now, let's still remember this right here. I got a minute to get myself out of here because time isn't my friend right now. Listen, I have friends, but time isn't one of them. Maybe I just have there. Why do you care about time right here? Well, actually, I get myself a $50,000 bonus if I do all the bonuses right, and we want all the bonuses. Want the most money. Excuse me, guys. Out of the street. Thank you. Now, easy way for me to get rid of the fuzz right here because they're hot on my tail, right? I usually drive my car off a cliff or I hide in the sewers. It's one or the other. So I decided to take my car down here where the gremlins chill. You know, if you drop some water on a gremlin, they start multiplying. You gotta watch out for those little things. So eventually I came back to my salvage yard. Dib, did you do everything right? Did you get yourself the bonus? I sure can. And trust me, when the bonuses pop up, pause the video, write it down if you want to, take a mental image and keep that in your head. So when you're doing the little heist yourself, you get them all done completed. So I got myself $50,000 right there for the bonus. I got everything done. I'm pretty hyped about that. Dib, how much does this car sell right here? Well, this car right here is $396,000. If you salvage the parts for this, you're crazy because you're losing money on the table, I can tell you. But for this car right here, it drives fast. It's so fast. Now, it's raining outside in the mission right here. Slipping and sliding. When it's wet, you got to watch out for the rain because you just never know you're going to hydroplane into a cliff. I'm actually surprised Rockstar didn't put a mechanic in the game. I don't want to give them any ideas, but the NPCs actually would drive into you a lot easier when it's raining outside. I'm just saying GTA 6 is coming like 300-something days right here. So I delivered a vehicle right here. Not a single scratch on it because I'm a skilled driver. When I say skilled, I'm talking about the grace of God. I'm so surprised I got here without a scratch on this car. And bada boom or bada bing. Just like that, I got myself literally over $400,000 plus. Tremendous. Time to go back to the Savage Yard because there's a car sitting there waiting for us as well. Now this mission's a lot easier than the one I just showed you right here. I love this mission so much. First off, I gotta get my oppressor and I gotta fly it over here to the police helicopter, and trust me, they don't know what's coming to them. Now I gotta get this police helicopter, I gotta fly to the police station. Listen, I'm playing the part in this gosh darn mission right here. They don't know what's coming at them. I got some farts on me. Listen, I'm ready for this. So I landed my helicopter right here. Flight school will be so happy about that right there. And this guy who's out here, I'm like, sir, you're about to be in for a shock. So I give him a little shock crew. I make sure not to night any cops in this mission because that's one of the challenges I gotta do. But right now I got these cans. It smells like Lay's chips to me. You know what that means? Farts in the vents. So I got 4 vents I need to go to and just deliver some stinky farts to. This one over here, bada boom, bada bing. And the last and final one, I like using my arm. And I'm like 90% sure my arm's torn out of my shoulder right now. It looks weird if you look at it in 3 dimensions, but looks like here. I eventually got it done, and this guy walks out and he couldn't take the farts anymore. I'm not here to blame. I kind of am, but tell you the truth, I'm not here to judge. That I can tell you. This guy, listen, he couldn't take it. Listen, this is like me walking out of the gym right here. I smelled a smelly fart yesterday, but geez Louise. Now right there, I'm set, I'm ready. I got the fart mask on. Nothing's gonna stop these cankles from getting the food. So now if you didn't notice right here, I'm in first person. You ask yourself, Dib, why does one as you do such a thing? Well, if you didn't know, first person for some reason makes you go a lot faster. So I said, you know what? Let's get this mission done a little bit faster. Get this guy a little shock for his life right there. Time to go downstairs. The farts are lurking. Now one of these rooms right here are gonna have the keys. I don't know what the keys are, but I know one of them right here. I'm gonna go right here in this smelly locker room right here. It smells like socks. Ugh. So I get this guy a shock. There's no keys in here. I'm like, oh gosh, gotta wait for my little zapparoo to start zapping back up, and bada boom, bada bing. This guy is somewhat stealth with it, right? Now me personally, I would make sure I have armor and snacks in this mission right here because these NPCs, they don't miss, right? But I gotta give them a little shockaroos. I'm not here to give them a little night-nights. Shockaroos are just be handed out today because night-nights are gonna put in the back burner. Now right here I started sweating. I give this guy a shock. Usually the keys in this room right here, so I'm like, okay, there's one more room left. If this room doesn't have the keys in here, the game's glitched. This guy over here, sir, trying to find the keys. Do you know where they are? He's not speaking to me. Right here, I'm waiting for this gosh darn guy to come out. Nowhere, bada boom, bada bing. The keys! Oh, look at this. I thought the game was glitched. I was gonna be sad. I'm gonna make it downstairs. The farts haven't made it downstairs. It's a one level kind of fart kind of way, but this guy was prepared for it, and there's another guy chilling over here to my right. Listen, I'm prepared for all the people to come at me with my nice little laser tag. So I get this guy right here, a little shockaroo. Sorry about that. And I get myself to this computer right here because this, I'll be honest with you, this is by far one of the most craziest puzzles you're ever going to see in GTA 5 line. When I say crazy, I'm talking about put numbers into letters and bada boom. I'm just joking. It's an easy gosh darn thing. Law and order, right? We have law and order right there. Once I've done that, Big T is going to be set out of jail. Listen, he didn't do anything wrong, right? I'm going to let this man out of here because he knows the way of the ways. Because he's a man of the ways. So right here, I'm going to lock him. He's doing push-ups. Listen, he's getting fit and strong. There's no reason to have 40,000 chins in prison. This man knows. He said, Dib, listen, I know a couple codes and things. I'm like, sir, can you open that door? And he says, Dib, I got you, fams. And once the Big T opens the door right here, 2 NPCs gonna start running towards me. I gotta make sure not to get that night right here because this is a hit and miss right here. You just never know. So this guy actually got a little shock. This other guy, I got so close, got it though. But let me know in the comments below. If you're still in this video, drop an M in the comments and I heart every one of those comments because you're my boy. You stayed this long to the video. You're the true MVP. And right here, I'm looking for gold. Tell you the truth, I'm looking for food. I found myself Gator's Gat instead. Listen, you just never know what you're gonna find yourself in a dumpster. I go dumpster diving sometimes. Just joking, never did it. I actually did it once. What did I find into the dumpsters? Just posters from GameStop of like Star Wars. So look at right here. Tiny Tim, aka the Big T. Sir, you gotta run a little bit faster. Listen, if the guy gets hit too much, we're gonna lose the bonus. I can tell you right here, it's not on my fat shoulders. It's on his fat shoulders because he can't run. I told the Big T to get in the car, so we're gonna be in a bigger T. Trouble that I could say because we don't want to get in too much trouble with the Big T. Alright, too much T is not good for you. So I came over here to the tunnels. I think this is where the Ninja Turtles live nowadays. I think they went from the sewers to the tunnels, or maybe they might be in a penthouse nowadays. Not sure the location, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in this area. So after we lost the fuzz, I said, T, you gotta get yourself into the helicopter. We're gonna realize we're with the Big T right here. There's a lot of gosh darn pounds on this helicopter. Can we get off the ground? Who knows? So I took the Big T to a helicopter over here. This man knows how to fly a helicopter, and that's actually the helicopter for my business. This sir better give this back because that's a good paying business, I gotta tell you. So now it's time to get myself to the hideout. Now, these NPCs got my cool car over here. These NPCs actually give me high blood pressure because it's kind of hard to night them. Now, the cool part about this right here is we didn't night any gosh darn cops. We got in the right times. We're doing tremendous things here. The Big T is probably in North Carolina right now, and we're doing tremendous things. Time to night all these NPCs over here, and I can tell you, these guys here, they literally almost don't miss all the shots. Like, no jokes, right here, armored snacks are much appreciated because you never know when your blood sugar is going to get low, but your high blood pressure goes up. I don't know what's going on with the blood. It's like a little wave. We don't know what's going on. So tonight, a couple more NPCs. Listen, Sally wasn't happy about this. I don't know who Sally is, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in life she's not happy. This guy over here, I thought I night him. He was hiding between the crevice, sir. He loves the crevices right here. So I got my cool car. I can't keep this car. Sad, but I can bring it back to my salvage yard and actually sell it. Now these NPCs are mad because this is one of the collector's items they have, you know. They said, Dib, you can't have that, but I'm gonna take this back to my salvage yard because we're savage, right? So eventually I made it back to my salvage yard. I'm actually somewhat concerned. Did I actually get all the bonuses? Because I think I might have missed one. I'm pretty sad if I did because that's $50,000 out of my pocket. So the moment of truth right here, actually I did pause it right here. Okay, we got all the cool bonuses down. Write them down, take a picture of it, bada boom, bada bing. Time to go ahead and deliver this vehicle. Dib, how much did this car sell? It says a top range car, right? Actually, this car sells for like, I think $2,000 to $1,000 less if I can do math correctly. Now, the cool thing about the salvage yard here, if you don't have one, you're pretty crazy because this is a good thing to do in every week in GTA 5 Online. Same mission as last one. I just got to drive to the destination. Today, it's not raining. It's a dry weather. Hey, I'm not here to complain. I'm here to make money. Now, right here on this bridge, sometimes there's a lot of trucks and cars. They usually spawn right here. Never hit one yet. The day is coming though. I came over here back to the docks. Tremendous. Didn't get a single scratch on the vehicle right here. And bada boom, bada bing. Got myself well over $400,000. Probably close to $900,000 in total for the salvage 2 cars right there. If I get the third one, it's well over $1 million plus. But if we make yourselves even more money in GTA 5 Line, here's how I made $5 million in 1 hour. So bada boom, bada bing. Catch you there.